Alrighty, James Revels here, and I'm going to talk upcoming projects. Well, in this case, upcoming project. Right now, I'm working on a game, an RPG of sorts, using RPG Maker. I know that's probably like the most basic engine. Probably everyone who's ever touched the game has probably messed with that. But since that's really, other than, well, I do have Unity, I could use that. But other than that, like, I don't really know how to use that, but I've been using RPG Maker for years. Anyway, where was I going? I'm working on a game called Apex. And the basic synopsis is that your character is a person, they've been training for 12 years to go into this tournament called the Apex Tournament, where warriors from all the way around the world, they go to this one place and they duke it out to see who's the best warrior, called the Apex Warrior. And that's pretty much what it's about. The main reason of me doing this is because I've always had the dream of, what's the word for it? Getting my music into video games, but also when I was young, back in middle school and high school, on my graphing calculator, I would create like mini games on it. Like if you ever had a graphing calculator, you can like program little functions into it to do, you know, basic calculations like the area of such and etc. But if you got really good and knew how to use the control flow, you could use it for a lot of broader applications, such as, in my case, a whole RPG that calculated derived stats like HP and MP and stuff, where I actually battled between two characters, which I would use like note cards and write the stats on at the time. And as time went on, you know, I got into music afterward, and I thought, what would be the best way for me to combine my love of math and trying to use, like, my love of math, my love of games in general and video games, and my love of music. I remembered RPG Maker. I was playing with it for a while, and over the years I have been putting together quite a few, what's the word for it? So far I got a pretty good, what was it, little prototype. I focused mostly on the mechanics so far, getting those pitch perfect, making sure they're tuned, tight, and they have a very defined concept. That way I know if the system is broken or if it is not, since it has basic features, which I'll go into in the next video after this one, because I feel like I'm meandering. So yeah, basically, next project, Apex. I don't know how long it will take to make. Actually, I'm thinking about having it being what's the word for it? A constantly updating game where I put out a good working demo, and then as time goes on, I add chunks onto it, and people can see the progression and the development as I learn. And hopefully that'll help gather up support and get people to it and whatnot. So yeah, Apex, next project. What was it? I'm gonna be making most of the music. I'll try to collab with some other people to bring in their ideas of music and, what's the word for it? Eventually, for now, I'm gonna use the stock images since I'm not much of an artist. But as time goes on, I'm gonna have people. My friend Steven Houston, he's really good. I don't know, if you see this video before I hit you up on Facebook, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna ask you to see if you want to work on this. So yeah, that's that. Next video. Oh yeah, I'm uploading today the video of me explaining some of the mechanics and stuff that I was talking about to get you a basic idea if you're a nerd and into game design, etc., etc. So yeah.